Over the last couple weeks, I've met a couple of people who would say that they grew up poor or, with not a lot of money. And it was a really difficult conversation because when we were talking about life insurance, they said to me, like, man, that's not for me. And I inquired, why not? And they said, well, I grew up poor. And if something happens to me, I want to make sure that my kids grow up with some fight in them, right? Some ingenuity, some figure it outness, whatever you'd want to call that. And all I could think to them was why wouldn't you want to give your kids like the best life possible and at least give them a better opportunity to stand out and do something cool for themselves at a younger age rather than having to fight for everything. And they couldn't really answer that question. So I would challenge anybody who has children, especially guys, and especially if you grew up in a place where you had to fight for everything, why wouldn't you want to give your kids everything? I do work pretty hard for it, right? And just a mind boggling question that I came across just this last week here. So, any good comments, feel free to leave them in the chat. I'd love to know.